Did you know this? Hi, I'm Shaggy. I'm Philali Tate, and I'm a total nerd for the medieval periods, the Middle Ages, especially the very early medieval period, what used to be called the Dark Ages, and for very good reason. They say now that, oh, it had more light of intelligence, there was more literacy happening than there was before. But what there wasn't happening was a lot of actual indoor light. It was a very dark time to live, as evidenced by surviving idiom from that century, like the 10th century, those centuries. What are the later early medieval period is now called the Viking Age, which I find incongruous and insulting, because the Magyars, the modern day Hungarians, were much more of a threat to civilization than the Vikings were. The Vikings were just trying to establish trade routes. The Magyars were trying to conquer the world. The Magyars totally destabilized 10th century Italy. The Kingdom of Italy in the year 900 saw a civil war over Magyar invasions. King Berengar of Friuli was only king tenuously because of a connection, I think, through his wife or his sister. I'm pretty sure his wife, back to Charlemagne. I think his wife was one of the last remaining female, how do they say that? Last remaining members of the female line descended from Charlemagne. And anyway, his nobles in the west, on the west side of the river that runs north-south bisecting the north of Italy, I don't remember what it's called, but I think the city is Vienna, or Verona maybe? It might have been Verona. Anyway, there was a particular city in the west half of the northern part of Italy, the Kingdom of Italy, that rebelled. They brought in a foreign king named Louis of Provence. His name was Louis. He was from Provence. And anyway, he got a name change later in life because Berengar lost and then won that civil war. So Louis died Louis the Blind, because that was a dark age. What did I say I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, because I'm a jerk and a Shaggy Dog storyteller. You can keep this going with a like and the cost of a beer. I'm not joking. Did you know that the griffins of the English flag were stolen from Genoa during the Crusades? Fascinating story. Fascinating story. I don't really feel like telling it, but did you know that? Effectively what happened is that a Genoese navy brought an English king and his army to probably only to as far as Constantinople, because that was the move among the Genoese and the Venetians, was basically to go, oh yeah, no, this is totally the Middle East, and then steal everything they could from Constantinople, because nobody knew shit about anything back then. It was a dark age. That was a callback. That was a reference. Watch my shit. I'm very funny. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the griffin. That had been a family symbol of some house in Genoa forever. And because of the way their politics worked, they had a consul who was elected not exactly by a popular vote, but it was a democratic government way before England had anything approaching that. Before English had anything approaching that.